Crystal's method. Um, I know I'm always kind of scattered all over the place, and I just wanted to do an update. I know my platforms probably don't make a lot of sense, but my whole purpose on doing it was because I wanted to reach out to people and be a light worker. And I know a lot of people have passed judgment and assume the worst, but it's hard to really judge somebody because their language is different. Um, their way of communicating is different. And I had to learn how to speak all kinds of languages and talk to many people. Kind of lost myself, but we know, um, well, if you know me, you know about I'm a double amputee, but if those who don't, 44, 8 years ago, I lost my legs. Um, it's not about my story right now on why, but because that's a very complicated situation. But I believe that it kind of saved my life from the person I could have become. Um, to clarify the air, not like a witch doing bad things, but I do believe in, I believe in all things, and I try to connect the dots on what I feel connects from my experience, my soulful experience. But anyway, um, I'm on my third set of prosthesis and I'm still working on that. And I'm not putting as much effort into it as I should because I've gotten kind of withdrawn, a little depressed because I have I have like a spiritual warfare that goes on, and I feel like everybody I'm around gets attacked. Like there was some curse put on me, um, that doesn't allow me to be successful in the things I do. It gets in the middle of my relationships. It's almost kind of like, you ever felt like when you go around, people you get close to, they go away or they die or stuff happens. Well, I bring light, but I'm like I could be your blessing or your lesson. It's up to you on how you treat things. I'm your test in a sense. And for those of you who understand, know what I mean. And unfortunately, very, very discouraged in a lot of ways, but that's where I know God is very real, but there's more to this. And I do believe in past karmas because I feel like I've been paying off karma that if it's this life, I owe karma. But anyway, my point right now is things are getting so insane in the world, and everybody's trying to be careful on how they come across with what's going on. There's never no answers. Our presidency and all that, it's been like this. We're like out of control. It's just ridiculous, and you don't know what's real or not anymore because of the inhumane, not inhumane, the what does Ralph Smart call them? The inorganic ones. We are humans having or spiritual beings having a human experience. And it's like, screw the past. It's made you who you are. So just be grateful. Even if it's the hardship, because we can appreciate things so much more. And those of you who have shown me even a thumbs up or a heart on my walking videos, some of them went viral, has actually been my encouragement. I don't go nowhere. I've lost contact with pretty much everybody. I can't be there for my kids. For example, my daughter had an emergency, and she calls me, and it was like somebody pulled a gun on her. And I'm like, well, call me when you get home and let me know what happens. Like, talk about learning how to remain calm, patient, being insane. Anyways, I have exploited myself, probably looking crazy. I do art. I like to do the blacklight art. And I don't always watch them again, so I don't realize how, like, I could fix it or how crazy it looks because it doesn't look the same. It looks like it's different here. And I guess you gotta experience the energy. But whenever I get with a person, there's a spirit that invades them to get to me, and it's the same one because it's the same behaviors, same noises, same looks. It's amazing, and I've learned that. Like, I think they call them shapeshifters, and those that are very religious, God is very real, but so is the spirit world that we're dealing with. I have a crystal ball, I have my cards, but I don't mean no harm by it. It's like a horoscope. I just like to get signs, messages, things to connect, It doesn't hurt. It's just my heart, mean no pun. But I was shot 12 times. So I have a lot of personal self-esteem issues, and I have breast augmentation. Thank God I wasn't shot from here up. Well, last night, one of them flattened, I don't, ruptured. And that's something that, like, before, I've had them for 20 years, and I had saved shirts for when I was going to get a boob job. Never thought I would get it, could afford it, but I did it on my own. I paid for it. It was something from my heart. Haven't cried about my legs like that. And I just feel like my womanhood has been robbed. I don't want to get them redone. I don't go nowhere, And it's not like I can use my flyability, my skill to try to survive, because in reality, it helps. And I'm in a situation that just tore my heart to pieces. Well, there's these just earth angels that let you know it's okay. And I want to thank Virgil for standing there through it all, no matter how bad or no matter what. Unfortunately, you know, he's weakened to be able to not allow that demonic person to invade. And either way, long story short, my soul, I gotta get balanced before I really get into all that, because my twin gets, everybody is affected by this thing, and I don't have family. However, my kids did just call this morning, and one of my daughters offered to pay for me to get new ones, and I'm supposed to be helping her. And my other daughter that's in California is get to come home too. And my daughter actually said she would pick me up to help her clean her house. She used to live next door to me and I never seen her. Unfortunately, I fail at being able to be there for my kids or show people my appreciation when they do things. So nonetheless, a lot of things have been very strange for me because it's like, how can one love me when they don't? I can't be who I want to. I can't be me because I like to do things for people. And my earth mom, who came when my mom was killed, she come to spend the weekend. And unfortunately, the plans that we had didn't work because we were supposed to be spoiled. You know, we had this thing planned, and when we were stuck in our spot till like 1 in the afternoon, and she ended up leaving. She was supposed to stay the whole weekend, and that's the first time she's ever done that. And I just hate, like, and she's going through so much, and I can't go do nothing for nobody. I can't help nobody. I can't drive. And even if I could drive, I don't know if that's necessarily a safe thing because when I had legs, I remember spacing out like where, like, I'd be driving and I paid attention, but I'd be at a red light going, wait a minute, where am I going? Where I'd have to like sometimes pull over. And then I had called an ex one time. I'm like, I think I did too much acid. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, this is just kind of like an update. And I have cried my eye bawling for 2 days because I noticed. I don't know, without being too revealing, if you'd be able to see it. Anyway, I don't know much about what happens, what you're supposed to do. I've withdrawn from social media really with trying to inspire people because I realize that the, the dark forces actually learn your behaviors and do everything they can to consume you from being your higher self. Today is what matters. Today is what's important, what you do today. But if you take a step or a crawl towards, you, you know the saying, seek and you'll find, knock. Be blessed for the social media because you can reach out to others. It's a crazy, stupid world that people can't seem to want to be themselves. So it's kind of hard to want to reach out because you waste a lot of energy on people wanting to show you their penis. And on my part, if I was in that mind frame, what do you think I got to work with? You know, I don't go without my art. I have like a walker, a cane, a wheelchair, prosthesis, not to mention a purse, and then my art. So it's never easy going anywhere. And then there's other health problems that I have that makes me embarrassed to be around other people. And I miss people. I love interacting. I love spiritual connections. And so I just wanted to explain my erraticness on my social media because I'm a spiritual person and I just try to show love, but lately I've just been trying to battle myself questioning how I feel, what's going on around me, because I honestly have a situation where I've never had somebody so nice to the fullest. consistently, but can do so much spiritual damage recklessly. And it's like a hard war. And there's communication. I'm very honest, but I'm neglected from my soul tribe. I'm neglected from that fuel because I didn't go through all this just to hide in this, I call it a closet, but this RV. And I'm not being supported when it comes to inspiring others. Like, I'll go for my walk. Here, take the camera, just get a couple, so I can journal it. And I will test a person. We went, walked, came back, came in the house, and then I turn around. I'm like, thanks, because I don't ask for much, even though it's like I have everything done. But when I ask for something, that's what it is. I don't want nothing different, and I appreciate everything, but I don't ask for anything. I'm I'm rich when it comes to a complete attention, 100%. But there's a difference when you say I need space. But I'm not on here for relationship issues. I just wanted to touch base because I've been really emotional, and then um, a couple positive conversations today just gave me that breath. And I want to help. I want to help the consciousness of Gaia. I'm not doing my job. I haven't been doing my job. And when you're doing right, when you're following your heart, and you're doing right, good things are gonna happen. But then if you make the wrong choice, just watch the domino effect around you, and everything will mess up. If things are going wrong, it's for a purpose. It's either trying to tell you turn around or try another way. If you're telling somebody, I just want to be alone, and then they try to be nice and bring you something and they spill it, then they get frustrated, and you're like, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate the kindness, but so you'll feel things. Just trust your heart right now. And if it's to be ugly person, if you feel like that's what gets you through, then be you. But if you're struggling with turmoil, last thing you want to do is show your face. 9 times out of 10, I completely don't even care if my phone battery's on. I've withdrawn so much, and it's crazy because that was like my fuel. I went on live about everything. It was 111, 1111, 222. Like, I'm a big person to be like the signs when COVID come out. I'd read the statistics. But story's not over yet. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted the Romeo and Juliet, to be honest, because that would be love. But I might just get to go be mom. I told my daughter I'd live in her closet. No father, nothing. For those that I know personally that are watching this, that have been a part of my journey, you know it's always been intensely crazy. And this did sit me down and probably saved my life. I've learned a lot and I am grateful. I'm not at all, I like inspiring others, but the more I've lost my light, I'm not inspiring. So I'm like, now this with my breast, I've really been reallocating my feelings. But I just, we all have our makeup, our masks, and we want to be the best when others see us. And I miss y'all. I miss being able to help somebody understand themselves or not feel guilty for being themselves, because I'm not one bit, I have nothing to hide. This is an open book. But people have been insane with things they have done, and my heart is always open, trying to help and give. I give whatever I got. And I just want to say right now, this moment, the person in front of you, the people around you, even if they're being wrong, either get yourself removed from the situation and stop playing games. Be honest. But always use your heart, because God, the one inside you, and Gaia assistant with our ascended creators, our masters, they're working overtime. We are so surrounded by that energy. And a lot of people hear that kind of language and they're just like, okay, coming from a weirdo. I don't see it. When people used to talk to me about God, told me they heard God. Dad had told me one day, one day God told me, and I was like, wait a minute, what exactly, what he say? But I learned and I understood through the journey. That whole week was so spiritually enlightening. And it's like if we can all just believe and raise the consciousness, it's like we radiate auras and light. And if we can lift that, it's like they hear, I'm going to end this now. I'll go to tell a story, and there's like a whole bunch that will go to that to make more sense. And I hope whatever you received from this was helpful by any means. I didn't have a direct topic. I just felt, when I go on TikTok and I see like these inspiring things, and it's happening, it's like I don't want to be on this plane anymore. This vessel is broke. But damn it, if I'm gonna be here, I want to matter. I want to have one person. And I swear to you, it comes in so many ways and signs, confirmations. But the devil is watching everything you do, so it can with you. So if it's uncomfortable, stop it. Easier said than done. So it's kind of like I'm reaching out. And for whoever needs to reach out, people, it's no accident. Everybody that comes into your life has a purpose. Sometimes it's for a short time, but some people just don't know how to understand it's time to move on. No need for drama. It's just we have, you know, we have lives to touch, and unfortunately, mine's just not able to be free to reach out. But I want to start again, and I do read my comments, and anybody who wants to reach out, and for whatever reason, I'm not asking for help. I'm not, no pity party, no, nothing like that. I just wanted to clarify just kind of where I'm at, because I do have a platform, and it's like the girl's a mess. I do a lot of art, and it's not that time now to like really get into showing everything, but I've lost pretty much it all. Given it away, or just hotel rooms. But anyway, Crystal's method, it's my message, my blog today. And God bless you. And I know that could hurt sometimes when you feel like you're in hell. But literally look around you and just be grateful that you can walk to the bathroom without having to crawl, especially if you have somebody that you love, because it could be a messy situation, and it's just, I can't reach the microwave. You know, I'm very dependent, really independent. I clean better than people with legs. But the RV is so small, there's no sense in putting on my legs. They're not comfortable. And my wheelchair is kind of too big. So it's like I just get to the bathroom quicker if I crawled. Anyway, here into Florida, sending out my energy, good positive energy coming your way. Let's pray for those that are lost. I'm I'm not lost, but it's kind of like I'm looking without eyes in a sense.